thank you, Marcin, for bringing us to this fabulous Warsaw University, where I understand that you're also a lecturer professor. And I would like to ask you a very sensitive question: how a local law firm with international client base can prepare for geopolitical risks and political risks which we experience every day?
Thank you, Judit. That's a very, very important question. I think the key word here is independent. We are independent firms, and we need to think about ways to maintain our independence, which means also having a diversified client base, having diversified practices, and not hitching our future on the bandwagon of any movement, client group, or whatever idea. If we are subject to outside pressures, then when we are diversified, there is a better chance that not all areas will be affected in the same way.
What do you think about the expectation of clients for neutrality versus dedication in connection with changing of political regimes and achieving results?
I believe that neutrality as a political neutrality as a default position is, in a sense, natural. You can find a fairly broad range of views and convictions, both within a law firm, within the staff of the law firm, and amongst clients. There should not be an element that is decisive in selecting a lawyer. But there is a limit to how far you can maintain neutrality, and that limit, I would say, is the rule of law. If you see something which is affecting the rule of law, which is endangering the rule of law, then as lawyers, we have, it's not only sensible, but we also have a duty to stand up and to push back.
So you think that beyond giving legal advice, the legal community and the law firm have further roles when serving the business environment?
Lawyers generally, and law firms in particular, are part of a broader community. We do not exist in a void or on an island. We live off, to some extent, the economy and broader society, so we should be contributing back. And we have a unique perspective because we see how people make deals, what drives them to make deals. We see how people enter into disputes and what drives those disputes. So I would say we have a fairly big, broad view of a very big cross-section of what is important for society. Fundamentally, the rule of law is of course, a determining element in the functioning of commercial law firms, because without the rule of law, you stop being a lawyer and become a fixer. I mean, the client does not need legal advice if the legal framework can be changed unilaterally or if courts do not play a role.
I thank you. I think it's a very nice final word. So thanks for participating.
Thank you.